Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing so good. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season, okay? This week is going to be very powerful because we have the full moon in Cancer as well as a new year that is upon us. So if we want to look at this symbolically, which of course we do, right? Then it's going to be a very transformative week for us, okay? I am getting a couple downloads, but before I get into that, if you're new to this channel, my name is Jessica. Please check out my description box because that has everything you need to know about me, the services I provide, and all of that. Okay, if you are returning, welcome back. How you been? I hope you've been really well, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. You already know the deal. Come check me out over on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I really want to get into this energy, guys. The full moon in Cancer is definitely about your personal and personal connections, okay? The people around you, your community, your home, your security. For me personally, Cancerian energy can also be like a little bit of that fantasy element. And if you're not balanced, what are you lying to yourself about? What truths are you evading, good and bad in your life? Okay. Are we choosing to believe in false realities we feed ourselves, whether this is our reality telling us we're never going to be able to achieve certain things are never going to get better, or whatever the case is, maybe hanging on to things that we really just need to let go of, okay? Cancerian energy for me is also asking us, if the full moon energy, to notice what patterns that we are exhibiting and how we speak to people, especially with our emotional vulnerability, how open we are, how vulnerable we're willing to be, pretty much is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of like signs and synchronicities that will be happening this week, especially with animals, okay? So looking up the spiritual meaning behind animals that you see, especially if it is a repeating type of situation, is really going to bring you a lot of clarity. With the Cancerian energy, guys, it's all about that psychic energy. It is all about living in the ether, okay? Cancers, obviously being a water sign, are extremely psychic and extremely intuitive. So it's important that this week you look beyond the surface of things. You look at what's not being said. You look at what's not being shown, okay? Especially within yourself, because I do get a really deep analytic type of energy here with trying to figure out things. I don't know. It just feels like there's something that you're really like going over, deep in meditation, deep in contemplation about things, okay? Let's look into the Moonology deck. Obviously, full moon energy, right? New moon energy, we usually look into this deck. So let's see what we have for the upcoming week, guys, okay? They keep taking me to a train station in my mind's eye, and there's several different trains, and it's like Spirit's like, look, there is no right choice, there is no wrong choice here. There's only that which you want to experience, so you can choose to get on whatever train that you're wanting to get on. It's just about where you want to go, right? What journey you want to take. Anything that you're trying to kind of not acknowledge this, especially if it's got to do with your emotions or the connections around you, especially in your home life and your security, this is going to come to the forefront, okay, this week. I do feel that people are going to be in their feels. I'm just saying. We had the full moon in Scorpio coming out, okay? Scorpions, like crabs with Cancerian energy, are crustaceans. So there's always this kind of tough, stoic appearance on the outside, but not really being vulnerable, not really showing your soft spots, which you have, okay? It's time to release negativity is what it says. Full moon in Scorpio. Which makes a lot of sense, right? Hold your vision. Some of you guys have a goal. You have something that you're wanting to achieve. You're very motivated to do something, albeit maybe you're lacking the way, right? But you're very motivated, okay? It's like clarity is definitely coming through here. we have a new romantic cycle begins. I kind of figured that connections were going to come out in this reading because it is Cancerian energy. I mean, hello, besides Libra, that's like the other sign that talks about relationships. So, you know, a new romantic cycle. Now, guys, obviously this could be Romeo and Juliet, right? This could definitely be that type of energy, but it honestly feels like you're just moving into a new, like, cycle with somebody within your, you know, energy that you're already connected to, okay? Obviously, since this is full moon energy that we're in, a lot of these cycles might be closing out, okay, so that the new can come in. Some of you guys, I'm not going to take your shine away, boo. I'm not going to do it, okay? Some of you guys could be meeting somebody, or, you know, something could be transforming in that area. Working through your fears in this situation, whatever this romantic cycle is, it's causing fear. It's making you worry. So we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Basically, somebody is straddling the 3D and the 5D not very well. It's like maybe too much in the 5D or too much in the 3D, okay? Whatever it is that you're leaning towards, right? Okay? If you're more into your logic than your intuition, or if you're more into your intuition than your logic, okay? It's about balancing this so this can come together in the way that it needs to. I see balance anyways with the Libra scales, okay? But Pisces is about balance as well, and Scorpio is about finding the hidden things. So finding the hidden things that bring balance in whatever connections that you're dealing with, okay? Eclipse energy, right? Powerful, expect powerful change within your connections. A win-win outcome is forecast. So there could be some conflict that you've been going through. I feel like a lot of this confliction, it could be on the exterior too, but there has been some inner confliction here. We always see the inner workings with Scorpio, right? And especially with Pisces too, there's a lot of water here, right? Some air. So being in your head, being in your heart about what situation, I don't know, what you want to be involved in or where things are going. Again, if there's negative energy around you, that's really coming to the forefront, and you're deciding that things are not balanced and you're wanting to get more balance within this connection. And if that means you have to walk away, that means you have to walk away. Being compassionate to yourself sometimes is walking away. When you know that you're gonna kind of hold on to something or hang on to something that's not healthy for you, sometimes we have to step away, okay? So I want to pull an animal spirit card. I'm just feeling very led to do this, considering I was getting so much animal spirit energy. I am getting the energy of frogs, snails, hawks, bears, owls, and giraffes. Wolf. Somebody has a wolf totem. Okay. What do we got for this week ahead, guys? Right? Let's find out. What's our animal spirit this week? The bee. The bee goes around and gathers pollen. I feel like somebody or something in your life, right? Or maybe this is you, collective, but somebody is gathering information is what I'm getting with this bee, because it's an air energy. So I'm just getting somebody who is trying to figure out what works best. The bee is also somebody, well, something that caters to the queen, right? So some of you guys could feel like you cater to other people in your life. You don't really cater to yourself enough, okay? The bee represents hard work, okay? Selfless work sometimes. And sometimes, though, the bee can maybe feel like when it's out there gathering pollen and it doesn't see any other bees around, maybe sometimes it can feel underappreciated or feel like it is the only one that's trying, it's the only one that's working. You might feel like that within your connections right now. But when the bee gets back to the hive and sees all the honey and all the work that has been done, it's like the bee understands that it is part of a bigger community, right? So we could have somebody that has felt like they've been on the outskirts, has felt like they don't really belong truly anywhere, right? Like they are good at, I don't know, they're good at what they do with this bee energy. Somebody, this is either you, collective, or somebody in regards to you. You know how this goes, right? But it's like somebody has felt truly like they don't really belong, and they're starting to see that they do. They're part of a bigger community. This almost is very reminiscent of last week's message where we were talking about not being a dark thing, but actually being a moth. There's a lot of insect energy in the collective. I don't know what that's about. Maybe people always be bugging you, okay? I don't know, right? What do we got for, this week? That was too many that flipped. What do we have for this week coming up, Spirit? What do we have for this week coming up? What does this collective need to know about this week moving forward, please? Whoa, that thing flew out. We have 55. Fives are obviously significant, guys. And again, like I said, the signs in this, I was about to say, is that 5? Because on the camera it looks like 7, but it is 5s. It's 55. Yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, numbers, synchronicities, okay? A lot of music synchronicities too is what I'm getting. I've been getting that myself with messages through music and a lot of signs, and it's just been kind of like, wow, especially with numbers and everything. But cornflower, stand up to the elements, okay? So you're standing up for yourself, but you're also proving how tough you actually are, right? You're learning some kind of inner strength right now. With fives being talking about contrast, confliction, choices in your life that you're needing to make, needing to get over the hump, coming to a plateau with the 5, and needing to get to the 6, right? So there needs to be some kind of action, but there needs to be some kind of balance here as well. I feel like a lot of you guys have been really, especially with this blue, because blue to me talks about the mind, it talks about clarity. I feel like a lot of you guys have really been going over something in your head a lot. Look, we have honey coming out with the bee energy. Come on, man, right? Honey coming out with the bee energy. Yes, it says sweeten your approach. So maybe you have been a little kind of guarded or, you know, stoic, or like feeling like you don't want to be vulnerable, right? Spirit is trying to say you can allow yourself to be vulnerable, especially if some of you guys this week happen to be meeting somebody new or a new connection is opening up. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. I know how hard that is. It's really hard for me. I kind of have to, like, I don't know. I don't want to get into my stuff, but I kind of feel like I have to, like, feel a certain way, like feel the soul connection. If I don't feel it, I'm not going to open up to you. That's just me. But some of you guys might be feeling that, but still be, you're not like me, right? If that's not all the stuff you need more evidence or whatever, right? But I feel like if you are meeting somebody new, it's like, allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to open up, because you can withstand anything that happens in this connection. I almost feel like with it coming out underneath releasing negativity, it's like maybe you're fearing the worst in situations right now, because this is what you had before. It's too many. One more. Well, not one more, but just one at a time. What's going on this week with the collective? What's happening this week with the collective, Spirit? Oof. We have Golden Rod coming out. These cards are flying, so there's a lot of energy this week for sure. Golden Rod reminds me of a lightning bolt, right? Possibly clarity coming in out of nowhere, something kind of just transforming in your life. I feel like this comes from the surrender energy on the bottom of the deck, like you're surrendering things to Spirit, or there is a surrender of like almost like a resistance, like there's been a resistance, there's been a fighting something, and it's like you have to just surrender because the feeling is not going away, the sensation is not leaving, whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is, we're going to clarify and get into tarot, but you know, basically this is the energy that I'm getting. There's been a resistance, okay, or there's been a false reality here, and you're surrendering it, and when you surrender that, you're starting to see things with the ultimate clarity here. We have staying committed with the Golden Rod. I feel like this is definitely in alignment with the bee energy, the work, right? Trying to stay balanced. I feel like a lot of you guys have done a lot of inner work over the last year. 2020 has really shown you where you're at. I mean, I feel like if you're not in a happy situation, then it's been highlighted, and if you are in a happy situation, it's been highlighted, right? So I don't know, that's just kind of the energy that I'm getting here, but I definitely see some kind of clarity coming in, and it comes in out of nowhere. Okay, what do we have? What do we have for the week ahead? Just one more, Spirit. What do we have for the week ahead for the collective? Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's too many. Just one for the week ahead. Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop, right? Y'all know what movie that's from. All right. It flew all the way over. So we have Gentle Love. Even though this colorscape is not matchy-matchy in person, I actually really like it. With La Luna, the moon energy on the bottom of the deck, because the moon is influencing your relationships. Gentle Love. The moon is really, I feel like this new love or whoever, whatever this is, right? Because there is some kind of new romantic thing happening, right? I mean, yes, I could go ahead and break this down and be like, oh my God, you're going to be collabing with somebody and you're going to be starting a business and you're going to be but the card says new romantic, right? And then with the Gentle Love, it's pretty obvious, guys. Something might come in out of nowhere here with the lightning bolt energy. And it feels very gentle. It feels like you can be yourself with this person. It feels like you don't have to prove anything, or then there's no expectations. They let you be. It just feels very gentle, and it feels healing is what I'm getting, especially with this blue energy. There's some healing energies here that are coming your way. Okay, so some of y'all could definitely be meeting a Pisces, a Libra, or a Scorpio. Okay, some of you guys could be, you could, okay, or you could have these things in your chart. All right, let's see, guys. Let's start clarifying some of this. What's this negativity that the collective is releasing over the week? I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt and say that you're releasing it, right? What's this negativity that the collective is releasing? Queen of Cups. This could be somebody who is, you know, with a signifier coming out. Ooh, Empress on the bottom. Wow. Okay, so there could be this energy of somebody who is emotionally manipulative, especially with this Queen of Cups coming out on this releasing negativity card. I don't know, she looks really fucking pissed when you look at her, this card in person. Like her face, she's mean mugging the hell out of that cup. I feel like some of you guys too might feel really drained by a connection. Okay, like you're sitting here pining over somebody, waiting for the King of Cups to come, right? And you're the fucking Empress deep down. You don't need to sit here and wait for nobody, okay? I almost feel like this is the energy, is like something is really draining you. Usually she looks so angry, but I'm just looking at her, and on this card she looks kind of just zombie-like. I don't know. It's like you have this connection to somebody. This could be a feminine in your life. It could be a mother, a friend, a lover, whatever. But it feels like there's this energy of somebody who is really draining around you and that you need to release. Take it as it resonates, guys, okay? Maybe this is just your energy and how you approach your emotions, how open you allow yourself to be, because, you know, her cup is the only one that's closed, right? The Queen of Cups, she doesn't really let herself give her emotion to just anybody, you know? She kind of chooses who gets her emotion, and maybe that's something that you're needing to do is, you know, create better boundaries with who you're kind of allowing your energy to mingle with. I don't know why I'm getting that, guys, okay? I'm also getting with this Empress energy, like there could be this like energy of just abundance all of a sudden that kind of yanks you out of this. This could also be another person, because this is a counterpart. Okay, this is divine feminine. Some of y'all could be stepping into your divine feminine energy, or you could be meeting a divine feminine. It feels like it's out of nowhere with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I feel like with this Queen of Cups, guys, you're also feeling very intuitively, like, aligned. Like I was saying with the Cancerian energy, like, you know what's good for you. You know what's not good for you this week, okay? The Queen of Cups is like, you know, if anything, she's very selective. Like, she knows what energy she wants to mingle with, and she knows what energy she doesn't. So you have to come and ask her, Queen, will you open your cup for me? Some of you guys, that's good and that's bad. You guys know what resonates for your life. If you are somebody who is closed off, tighter, sealed tighter than Fort Knox, and you don't let nobody in, maybe it is time to release that negativity, because I feel like that's just fear leading you, especially if you have somebody new that's coming in. Okay, yeah, because somebody is coming with this Cancerian energy. Look at that, Cancer right there, okay, with the Chariot energy. Somebody is coming forward. Or something is changing, or something's moving, something's shifting, and you need to be balanced. You know, the Chariot cannot go if the light pony and the dark pony are not within balance with each other to carry the Chariot. If they're out of balance and out of sync, then the Chariot's going to topple over. So you have to balance the dark and the light within yourself, okay? Yeah, there's opportunity coming. I don't know what's happening, guys, but there's something coming. So what's this new romantic cycle that's beginning for the collective this week, right? Two of Wands wanted to flip. I feel like you guys are deciding to make a choice when it comes to a romantic partner or a romantic cycle or whatever. Like, I feel like there's been something that, again, you've been contemplating about, you know? You've been trying to figure something out. Give me another one for this romantic cycle. That's too many. Just one more, right? Page of Cups was the one that wanted to flip. We have the, wow, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, Ace of Wands on the bottom, Ten of Cups on the bottom. Obviously, there is a romantic connection that could be coming in that is going to make you feel initially very happy. With the Page of Cups, I'm getting like that teenage fever type of energies, right? But I feel like you need to make a choice for whatever reason. Of course, take it as your situation resonates to it. But I feel like there's a choice you need to make. But this feels like it's something that could grow. This feels like something that's very passionate, okay? And with the Ten of Cups, it feels like it could make you happy. So I don't know what the problem is, but whatever it is, right, there is a decision that needs to be made. And while you're contemplating this, you're watching. For whoever that is. You could have somebody watching you, collective, or you could be watching somebody. But I feel like somebody is definitely keeping an eye on somebody. This week seems like it's about love and romantic relationships, guys. I don't know. That's just the energy that's here. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Why is this here for the week ahead for the collective? Why is this here for the week ahead? Balance and spirituality and practicality. Okie dokie. So we have the King of Pentacles, right? Which I find to be really, really interesting because we have the Queen of Cups over here leading you off with releasing negativity. And then with balancing yourself out, we have the King of Pentacles. So obviously Spirit is telling you that with whatever decisions that you do make this week, do not make them out of an ungrounded state, okay? Whether you're going to make an emotional move or not, it doesn't matter. It just needs to be grounded. Don't get in your feels or let your, I don't know, I feel like she's focusing on her past. I don't know why. It's like, why won't you look up, Queen of Cups? Look up and look at things around you. Look at the horizon or something. I don't know. It's like she's so fucking focused on what she's not gonna let out. It's like somebody is hell-bent on not opening their cup, or I don't know. Okay, guys, take it as it resonates. But I feel like this week is like forcing you to see things in a different way. Forcing you to feel some kind of pain or feel the burden. Like I said, whatever realities you're trying to live in that aren't real, like they're not the reality, they're the reality that you created. Like I was saying to a client earlier, like just because you perceive something to be true does not actually make it true. You could think that you're never going to meet somebody that you're ever going to have a soul connection with again after a heartbreak. And you may feel like that's true, but that doesn't actually make it true. You could actually. You don't know. So it's like, don't create realities for yourself when you're in your fucking bag here. Okay? Because somebody's in their feels heavily. And it's causing negative shit to happen in their life. That's just what I'm getting. So balance yourself out. Ground yourself out with any choices that you're making. Why is cornflower here? Good Lord. This week is like, wow. Yeah, so standing up to elements, needing to make a decision. Some of you guys have many options, or you just have some confusion over what decision you need to make. I feel like with this 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, guys, there's a lot of fantasizing. There's some dreams. You could be seeing prophetic dreams. You could be dreaming of somebody. Maybe before you meet them here with this new romantic cycle. Who knows, right? You dream of somebody and then bam, you all of a sudden run into somebody like that and you're like, whoa, what the hell? I don't know. But there is like a fantasy element, standing up to the fantasy. I am getting that. And I got that in the beginning before I pulled the cards. Remember? Standing up to the fantasy. What fucking realities are y'all creating for yourself right now? You're like a little bee out there. Like, oh my God, I'm the only one that's working. I'm the only one that's trying. And then you get back to the hive. You peep some knowledge. And you're like, oh my God, there's a whole fucking hive here. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. Goldenrod, what is this for this week? This energy is very, like, insidious to me. They're not giving me a lot. So, I don't know. Maybe some things are not meant to be revealed and you can just find out when you find out. What's the goldenrod here for the week ahead for the collective? What is this goldenrod? Strength, right? I feel like it's like staying committed to your legacy here, learning from things, right? Even when things get tough in your life, even when things are getting heavy, it's like being the dedicated worker, being the dedicated person here, okay? A lot of you guys are choosing to tame some kind of beast in your life, and you're feeling like, you know, you gon', like I said with that honey card, sweeten your approach that we saw, you're gonna catch more, bees with honey than vinegar. I know that much, right? So it's like, I don't know. There's something about lightening up and knowing that you're strong enough to handle whatever is coming your way. Okay? I feel like the opposite of strength is like fear. I really do get that energy. Like, don't allow yourself to make decisions out of fear. Don't allow yourself to make moves out of fear this week. Because as that full moon energy kind of approaches, I feel like it's going to be really heavy and you're going to feel almost confronted with shit. And it's going to be like, because, you know, Cancerians, like, they're like the crab, right? Come on, man. The crab, what does it do when it gets confronted? If it can, it's going to scurry away. The crab energy is not going to put them claws up unless it's backed into a corner, and it has to. The crab instinctively wants to go and hide. And it's almost like Spirit wants you to let go of that or make a decision or ground yourself. Get out of the fan. I don't know, guys. Take it as it resonates. Pale pink. What is this here for this week? Pale pink, right? Pale pink. What is this here for this week? Okie dokie. And the Eight of Pentacles. Hold on, guys. Gentle love, right? With the Eight of Pentacles. You guys could be working your way up to something here. That's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like somebody, yes, there's a slow approach here for sure. Look at this. We got some movement, right? There's a slow approach here. Guys, whether this is you or this is somebody in relation to you, I feel like somebody in this collective doesn't want to lose the identity that somebody sees them as. It's almost like somebody sees somebody as heroic and wonderful and, you know, put together, and it's like they're just actually a knight, like just trying to make the best of their life and the best of their situation. And maybe because this person is not really wanting to be emotionally vulnerable, it's almost like they've kind of come off as like something that they're not. And they're like, shit, is this person going to still like me? Like, you guys could, when you guys meet somebody, okay, if you've already met somebody or if you're meeting somebody with this new romantic cycle, right? With this gentle love energy, okay? It's like this person could have come off as like this. Like, I got it all together. I'm Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. I'm this and that. My life's, I got everything figured out. But really, they're like, I really don't have it all figured out. And are you going to accept me, collective, if I come to you like this? Right? If I come like this instead of this, is it going to be okay? Because this is how I've been showing up. I don't know, guys. Take it as it resonates. That's kind of what it feels. I feel like somebody is really working hard to bring some clarity, right? They want to just kind of be open and honest this week. Either this is your energy or this is somebody else. Take it as it resonates. I don't feel like this message is going to resonate for everybody. I really don't. I do not. I'm almost not even wanting to upload because I don't feel like it's going to resonate. But this is what's coming out. Somebody is working their way up to maybe... I could see this as slowly working on your craft too. But see, there's a lot of energy here of like love or something. I don't know, guys. I just want to pull 3 of the Angel Wisdom Tarot, and let's just see what we have for the week ahead for the energies. What do we have for the week ahead? What does the collective need to know about this week ahead? Oh, that's too many. Busy love or busy bee. I don't know. That's what they're saying. Busy buzzing along. I don't know what the hell they're saying, guys. What is this? The week ahead. Why is this like this? Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So financial security for you, yourself, your family, inheritance, retirement, peace and contentment in your life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. 10 of Pentacles is talking about ancestors to me. It's talking about your legacy. And I feel like some of you guys are starting to think about your legacy. You're starting to try to develop that. You know, that's just the energy I'm getting. Look, we get the Queen of Cups on the bottom again. With release. Wow. That is crazy that the Queen of Cups is on the bottom. I just cut it with release. And then we have the Queen of Cups with it's time to release negativity. Somebody is kicking and I'm getting this. This is not going to be for everybody, but there has been somebody that has been emotionally manipulative in your life. I'm just getting not a great feeling off of this Queen of Cups. I'm just not, right? You're the 5 of Cups underneath it. Yeah, I'm just not getting a great feeling off of this Queen of Cups. And I feel like somebody has decided that they need to release this cycle before they can even start to have their legacy. Okay? Or start to come to any kind of positive conclusion here. I don't know. This could be family. It could be friends. It could be a lover. It could be somebody at work. Whatever it is. But it's like somebody is emotionally manipulative here. Okay? That's just the energy I'm getting, guys, right? What do we have for the week ahead for the collective? We have the Four of Cups coming out. Failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, and lost in your own world. Wake up is what it says, okay? Does this not look like this? Literally, that whole explanation. It's like somebody really is trying their hardest to kind of deny something, or that's just resist something. Somebody, yeah, with his strength and staying committed, somebody is staying committed to resisting something. That's just the energy that I'm getting, but I don't feel like, maybe because they have family traditions and they feel like they can't escape that for whatever reason. One more. What's happening this week for the collective? I don't know why I feel like I can't, I'm not seeing the picture here. What do we have this week ahead? But I really don't feel like I am seeing the picture here. We have ego, the illusion of being trapped, accepting responsibility for your situation, and then making choices that support your path to happiness, and addictions and unhealthy habits. You know, you're breaking free. Archangel Michael there, cutting them chains for you, right? Some of you guys could definitely be just trying to balance yourself out before you move forward. It's as simple as that, right? All right, guys, this has been your reading, okay? I do hope it helps. I do hope it resonates for sure, okay? I hope it does something. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.